It'll be a right mouthful of coarse chit-chat and vulgar verbosities. Now, flutter off and find me a hidey hole for lot 23 before it arrives.
Aye, aye, Chief, but you're a rotten. Or have I mentioned it before? You are, you know, you're a rotten. And a rotten who's a rotten with it sort of rotten at that.
Johnson.
That's me.
Vanish.
I've gone. Good morning.
Good morning, one. You wanted to see certain number me?
Oh, dear, it's going to be one of those sort of days. Come, Phillips, Mr. In.
Lummy, I'm infectious.
It'd be ridiculous. Who'd want to catch you?
I've had my moments. I could name a few, if asked.
Well, you're not going to be. Sit down, shut up, and listen.
What, in that order?
In that order.
Aye, aye, sir.
Now, you seen anything of the Chief in the past 2 days?
Pertwee? No, sir, now that you come to mention it. Not a thing.
Well, that's what I'm afraid of. Neither have I. He's at it again.
At it?
I know the signs. Whenever Pertwee is involved in a dodgy old bit of dealing, he disappears for days on end.
Really? That's funny. I'd never noticed that.
Well, let's face it, Mr. Phillips, the last time you noticed anything was when your rattle fell over the side of your pram.
How did you know about that? Oh, sir. You must have been that old gentleman that picked it up. I was trying to throw it at Nanny, actually.
Oh, I take it your aim then was about as good as your navigation is now.
You've been talking to Nanny.
No, just a shot in the dark. Anyway, read the signal. I imagine it was originally a telegram, but it came through the radio, and naturally a copy came to me. Here you are. New readers begin here.
CPO Pertwee Esquire, Pertwee Enterprises, Portsmouth Dockyard. Please accept notification of delivery of lot 23 at 11:15 hours on Tuesday morning. Stop. Signed, Gigglesburg, Acne and Throgmorton Auctioneers. Tuesday morning? Lummy, that's today. Whatever did Pertwee bid for?
Exactly. He's at it again.
Well, if Gigglesburg, Acne and Throgmorton considered it was necessary to send him a telegram to advise him of delivery, it must have been something pretty I don't think I feel very well.
Well, don't expect any sympathy, because I haven't felt very well ever since the signal arrived. The awful suspense is that we don't know what it is he's bid for.
You don't think it could be another load of that tomato glue soup, do you?
I trust not. One mouthful of that and everybody aboard set. Doing rounds of the ship was like strolling round Madame Tussauds. Nobody moved.
We did eventually. At the rush.
Oh, no, frankly, until we find out just what it is Pertwee has bought, I intend to eat out.
You're absolutely right, sir. With a signal like that about, a chap can't even trust his 11s.
I rather wish you hadn't said that. I've just drunk mine. Perhaps I'd better keep walking about.
Oh, I shouldn't worry, sir. It's hardly likely to be coffee. It's much more likely to be something he can swing on us at a main meal, like breakfast. Do you mind if I walk about with you, sir?
Please do. What's the time now?
11:10.
Come in.
Excuse me, Gov. Name of Coggins. I'm looking for a Mr. CPO Pertwee Esquire.
Would you be anything to do with Messrs. Gigglesburg, Acne and Throgmorton?
The same, Gov. I've got this delivery note for Mr. Pertwee to sign.
Ah, well, perhaps we could sign it.
Sorry, Gov. Firm's orders. Must have the signature of the actual party.
Pity.
Yes. Well, in that case, I think you'll find the actual party in the stores. It's the 4th door along.
Oh, thanks, Gov.
I suppose you wouldn't care to tell us what it is that Mr. Pertwee has acquired?
No, can't be done, Gov. More than me job is worth. I mean, we've got to think of me wife and kids, haven't we?
Have we? I don't see why. I've never even met them.
Oh, shut up. It's the 4th door along.
Thank you, Gov.
Well, that's that. We shall just have to wait until the actual party tells us what he's done, I suppose.
Yes, Gov. Sir.
No, I'm very sorry, Mr. Coggins, but Mr. CPO Pertwee Esquire's not here, and I'm not signing for anything, so you'll just have to take it back.
Are you kidding? Have you seen Lot 23?
No, and I'm not signing for it either. Well, Mr. CPO Pertwee Esquire, if you sign for anything, you end up paying for it.
Right, Johnson, come on, what's happened? Look, get Nunky on the blower. I've just been out of that empty warehouse you found, and that's exactly what I found. An empty warehouse. Not a sign of John's high-class scrap metal anywhere. Look, if that old fool has twisted me out, who's this?
That's Mr. Coggins, Chief.
Is it? And who is Mr. Coggins?
Morning, Gov. I'm delivering Lot 23 from Gigglesburg, Hackney and Throgmorton. Sign here, please.
Hey? Oh, righto, here.
Thank you.
Hey, what are you doing aboard, anyway? I told Nunky to tell you to deliver me high-class scrap metal to warehouse number 18. There's a little corner up the far end. Look, bung some sacking over it when you've dumped it now, won't you?
Bung some sacking over it? Mr. Pertwee, have you seen Lot 23?
Oh, no. Well, what's the matter with it? Well, where's it now, then?
Outside. It's in the sea. Lot 23 floats.
What?
They're all there, Gov. Count them if you like.
Count them? Count them? Count what? Here, get out of the way. Let's have a look at it. Ah! Here! Where do all those ships come from? Who's are they, then?
They're yours, Gov.
What do you mean? What, here, give us that delivery note. Let's have a look at this. Look, lot 23. 2 cruisers, 3 battleships, 15 destroyers, 6 gunboats. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's got to be a joke. Yeah, look. Pertwee's bought a fleet. Go on, go away, shoot, disappear. Go on, be a mirage. Sink, go on, disappear, something. Go on, go back where you came from. Don't you start, you big fat ponce. Belt up, you look at them. Look at them, look, there are warships. Warships for miles. Look, where did they come from?
Gigglesburg, Hackney and Throgmorton.
I know that, you clown. Look, it's a mistake. Look, it's a mistake. It's got to be. Look, what am I going to do with them? There's about 40 ships out there. And I only gave 15 quid for the lot.
Is that so? Well, offhand, I'd say you got a bargain. Good morning.
No, wait, here, come back. Here, take them all away, I'll give you a tip. Look, I don't want the flipping warships. What am I going to do when old Thundergut sees that lot and finds out they're mine? Come back, Mr. Coggins. Come back! Coggins!
Good morning, Stephen. Good morning, what was your name again?
Phillips, so this is no time to mess about. Heather, quick, put your tin hat on.
Why?
It's them, out there. It's war. We're surrounded.
Stephen, what is your odd little friend talking about?
Well, haven't you seen them?
No, but I'm beginning to think you've both got 'em. What is all this? Some sort of joke?
This is no joke, Heather. This is it.
Is it? Well, what sort of it is it when it is? I mean, what is it? That it is it of? No, if it's it, then what is it when it... Obviously, I've been engaged to you for far too long. You're infectious.
Oh, come now. Who'd want to catch him?
Do you ever have the feeling you've been here before? I'm talking about the enemy fleet.
What enemy, please?
Hasn't Captain Pertwee heard about it? They've surrounded the dockyard.
What?
We suddenly saw them out of my cabin porthole and rushed over to get our orders from Captain Pertwee. As the alarm hadn't been sounded, we thought he might have been taken prisoner.
We hoped.
Well, whose fleet is it, and where have they come from?
Well, that's the whole point. We don't know. There are dozens of ships, but they're not flying any flags.
I think you better see him.
Captain Pertwee?
Lieutenant Murray and Sub-Lieutenant Phillips are here, sir.
Well, what do they want? A round of applause for getting up?
Probably, sir, but they also want to discuss the unidentified fleet surrounding the dockyard, sir.
What? Just a minute.
What's he say? Nothing yet. I think he's looking out of his window.
Shades of Lord Nelson, where the blue blistering faces did that lot come from?
That's what they want to know, sir.
Well, send them in at once.
Aye, sir.
Oh, and Red Chasen.
Sir?
Put your tin hat on.
Captain Pertwee will see you now.
I rather thought he would.
Whilst we're in there, Heather,